this how done it thing sounds sort of easy. It is easy, actually, and it reaps more than you might think. It elevates a kind of information that we are going so fast usually that we just gloss right past. Because the sources often want to please, so they're going to go fast with you, and they're just going to try to tell you what they think you're doing. But when you say, no, I really want to know about every part of your day. When did you get out of the shower? What soap do you use? You know, when you get that granular, they stop and they tell you things that you didn't even know that you wanted to know.
I spend a lot more time talking about the process and the history and what David would call the how done it, right? A lot more time on that than I would in a regular story. That's, I think, the main difference. And the other is mining for evidence. You know, whatever somebody mentions that might be evidence, going after that and making sure we get it and look at it.
This is very much where it gets into the nitty-gritty, and it might seem to reporters you're getting into sort of infinitesimal detail that's not interesting. And that might happen in an interview, but over and over I find when I ask, okay, and then how did you do that? And exactly how? Where were you? Did you pick up the phone? Did you knock on the door? You know, exactly how did you get this kid? You start to find anecdotes. People will say, well, that was this weird thing, you know, and they'll tell you a scene, a story that's a scene. You can use that. When you ask that really, really fine-grained detail kind of question, it tends to open up anecdotes that are great and sort of anchoring and illuminating. It also opens up avenues of inquiry that you just didn't think of. They'll say, well, you know, the thing with this program is we have to check these boxes for the federal whatever, something I had no idea about, never knew, but I only learned about from asking, you know, what I thought was going in this direction. And they say, right, but you have to deal with all this stuff over here, and I never would have known.